It's the 22nd of June, and this is your Monday Microdose. Welcome back, friends. So you got the bike you always wanted, and you got the bags, and you got the gear, and you follow all the right influencers on social media. You watch all the YouTube channels. But something happens. Life gets in the way. And for whatever reason or reasons, you don't get to ride as much as you want. I think this is a common tale. And it certainly has happened to me over the years, and it's happened to me this year. For whatever reason, we had a really rainy spring, and logistically, it just doesn't work out that those instances where you could ride your bike or normally would ride your bike, things happen and you don't ride your bike. And I'm speaking now from personal experience. I start to feel like a fraud. Because I promote this lifestyle, and yet there are, sections of time, and it might be a week, it could be a month. I mean, there have been entire seasons where I just haven't ridden my bike as much as I would like to or as much as I would normally do. And I got to thinking about this, and I thought, I certainly can't be the only one. So what I'm here to tell you today is you're not a fraud. I'm not a fraud. You're not a poser. You're just somebody who has a life. And if we compare ourselves to influencers, I think 99 times out of 100, we're always going to come up short. They're influencers for a reason. And in the bicycle world, those are people that either do spend all of their time on a bike or do a really good job of portraying that they spend all of their time on a bike. And I know sometimes it can get me down, and if it gets you down, let's not let it. Let us do what we can to ride as much as we can and have a great time doing it. And on those situations, again, whether it be a day, a week, a month, a year, where we can't, let us not fall into that kind of mental state where we don't feel like we deserve the things that we have. There is no deserve. And I think this, is not only true for people that have gotten to a point where they have the bike that they always wanted and they have the gear that they want. But I think it also holds true for people that don't yet have those things, and that mental state is a roadblock, a hurdle, because they feel like, well, I'm not going to be able to spend my life on a bike. I'm not going to be able to ride my bike everywhere. But again, I think you ride as much as you can, and you have a great time doing it, and having the bike you always wanted makes those experiences even better. This is just something that's been going through my mind for the last couple days, because My riding this season, I'm going to be completely honest with you, has been shite. You know, I think I mentioned last year when I moved into this new store that, you know, the commute here is actually more challenging. And I find myself being less and less comfortable riding around automobiles. I do it, and I think the more that I do it, you do get kind of in that zone, and maybe you become a little more desensitized to things that are going on. But it's concerning. That's a situation where you're always going to lose. So I think we ride as much as we can. And we have a great time doing it. And don't let the fact that you don't ride to work every day, or, you know, you have to drive the car to the grocery store because you got a family of 4 or 5 and there's no way to do a grocery run on a bike. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm telling me this as much as I'm telling you this. So that's what I've got for you today. I'm actually recording this on a Monday. I will scamper home and get it uploaded. I had some male testosterone-filled bonding time yesterday, which was out of the ordinary, but also needed. I think we're all kind of, or at least a lot of us are, you know, lacking in that human interaction, and I hope that turns around sooner rather than later. The channel is growing, and it makes me really happy. It gets me fired up to do these videos. I owe you guys some bike videos, and those are coming, I promise. Thank you for continuing to watch. Thank you for all the great comments. It's been great. It's been great. I've told 2 friends in the last couple of weeks that I did my first video on YouTube easily 4 years after I knew I needed to start putting videos on YouTube. And it's something that is, it's not always comfortable. I have never been one that's been comfortable in front of the camera. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the great comments. I'm going to try to keep producing content that I hope brings you at least a little bit of value. And until next time, be nice, work hard, ride bikes, play music when you can. I'll talk to you soon.